Sports. When you want to play football, you go to this place. So the example that give the icfes is that one. That the answer is field. So the first question is you put then and to move on the ground. The correct answer is skates because the other options are like sports or an object like car, but car is not. You don't put on your feet to move on the ground. You like get in the car to move to other places. So the correct answer is skates. In this game, two people hit a small ball with a racket. The correct answer is tennis because it's the only sport that are in the options that use a racket. For example, baseball use a ball, basketball use a ball, but that sport don't use a racket. So the correct answer is tennis. This is the best place to go for a swimming. The answer is pool because it's the only option that is a place. The other option are like sports, but pool is a place, and pool is a place when you can go and swim. So that is the answer. You bounce and throw a big ball with your hands. Here the keyword is bounce, and in the only sport that you bounce a ball is in basketball. So that is the answer, the correct answer. People drive them in a great sport. Okay, so it's a sport when you like drive something. So the only things that you can drive is a boat or a car, but in a great sport, drive a boat no is not a, a sport. The sport is like drive a car, and it's a very popular like sport. What to wear? Hello, dear readers. It's February and London Fashion Week has just ended. Fashion shows have been happening around the city. Magazines are full of chats about who the model of the moment is. Superstar and journalists have announced what the dress will be wearing in coming seasons. Clearly, clothes can make you happy. I have decided that tomorrow I will dress for success. At 7 a.m., I remember my promise. I decided that dressing for success means more than putting on my clothes the right way. I need to look good and fit good. The right clothing will make me feel confident and all my problems will disappear. Colleagues will be proud of me and I will get a better position. I open my closet and notice that most of my clothes are black, brown and gray. They hang down sadly on their hangers. Are they depressed? I decide that a bright color is needed for successful dressing, and choose a red sweater. Now I am also want to look cool and casual. I take the blue jean shorts. Finally, it's cool outside. Black things and long boots are fashion rule. I look in the mirror. I realize that I wore exactly the same clothing 2 days ago. That was the day I lost my purse and I had an argument with my partner. Not what you would call a successful day. I look my closet. My black, gray, and brown clothes seem to fall ever further down. I should get out of my closet and take that success is a state of mind and decide not to pay attention to London Fashion Week. Catherine. Catherine could add to her letter the following: A. You do not have to worry as long as you have shorts and things to put on because they are basic piece of clothing. B. If you want to be satisfied with life, you should get dressed differently from the models of the London Fashion Week. C. If it does not matter what you wear, what is important is how you feel and the thought you have about yourself. D. Do not wear dark colors because you can get depressed. Buy colorful clothing will make you feel better. Catherine says that the most important thing that you can do is to feel good about the things that you are going to use. So I think that the answer is a C. Because if you feel good about the things that you bought and the things that you dress, that is the thing that is important. if you feel good with the things with that clothes, gray or black, is good if you feel good, because if you feel bad, is need like to change your clothes, and that is important. The writer opinion changed because nothing could happen when she wore the same clothing. B, she realized that she couldn't feel or look better. C, she had only dark color clothing to wear. And D, her clothes looked really miserable. I think that the answer is the B, because he like start saying that it's important like to the London Fashion Week, that is like the most important person like wear the clothes because that like event. So they she like continue that important fashion week, but she don't feel look good with the things that she are wearing. So she like changed her opinion and say that the most important thing is that she feels good, because if she don't feel good, it's bad, because it's important that you feel good. At the beginning, she thought that if she dressed for success, she would be able to understand her troubles. She could be a model in fashion shows. Her workmates will admire her. Her pictures will appear on magazines. I just the B and the C and the D is not the answer, because she like need to change like her clothes for feeling good her, not for appear in a magazine or for be a model fashion show. It's more for admire for her workmates admire her. So that the answer is the C. In the test say college will be proud of me and I will have a better position. So is like the answer. And they say she will be able to understand her troubles. She don't say that. She say that the problems will disappear. So the answer is C. In this letter, the reader can find I the right clothing for the rain, and that is not the answer, because she don't talk about clothing on the rain. She don't like say anything about the raining. B, what will be in fashion each season? She don't talk about the fashion. She don't talk about the London fashion. She talk about her opinion and her thought about the fashion week. C, who the model on the moment for magazine is, and D, the time when London Fashion Week took place. I think that is the answer, the time when London Fashion Week took place, because at the beginning say that it's February and London Fashion Week has just ended. So the reader can find that at the end of February is the London Fashion Week. What is the writer doing in the test? A, advertising the events London Fashion Week. B, describing the routine she follows while getting dressed. C, advising about the right colors to wear. And D, showing that fashion is necessary for success. I think that the answer is the D, because it's like the writer like want like to us understand that it's not important what we wear, if it's beautiful or no. It's more important that what we feel. So the answer is the D. Looking after elephants in a zoo. Having a bath on the regular daily course includes 2 hour shower and brush in summer, and a dust bath in winter to pass, to remove, to take, or to fall. I thought that the correct answer is remove, to remove all skin, because remove is something that you keep that you don't want that, so you keep. So the thing that they want to remove is the old skin. So there is the correct answer. Their feet must also be looked at every day as don't get stuck off because they like their toes, so their feet must be also be looked at every day as don't get stuck off because the word behind that is stuck. So stuck along, stuck up, or stuck between. The correct answer is off because it's the only that is the correct or have sense in that phrase. There is the easy part because there is the easy piece. No, piece is more like for a piece of cheese. A scene is for the scene of a movie, and role is for a role for a theater person. So it's part. Their eating habits, however, demand a lot of more attention. According to zoo owner Michael Bone, who now describe, they are Michael are not like describing now the difficult part, or so it's not the answer. Before, it's not like something that it's past in the past. It's something like the actor are taking to explain something. So the answer is once. Who once described the elephant as an enormous fire that search food. They are not like searching food, no as food because the elephants don't like speak and they don't keep the food for other things. They need the food, so the answer is needs. This is when elephants, when it's like not the answer because it's not like have sense in the sentence. So the answer is why elephants in the wild continue most of their time eating. No, that is not the answer because don't have like sense because they are not like continue something. They are not like behind that they have to continue. So the answer is like spend, like they spend too much time eating. The ones in both zoo, it's large totals. Totals is something that have like at the end. So it's not weights. They don't alert weights. Weight is more like the amount of mass that they have. Numbers is not have sense because they don't need numbers, and quantities yes because is the like the best expression for for vegetables or for fruit or for something that they have to eat of vegetables and fruit, but their favorite food is bread. It costs, it buys, it pays, and it charges. The correct answer is costs because then say that about 20 pounds a day. So it's something about a price. So the correct answer is cost. To feed a fully grown elephant, a male elephant is roughly the same size as a bus. So it's in a good purpose, idea, opinion, and thought. I think there is idea because purpose is more for something that you purpose in the past and you are going to like to do in a future. Opinion is more something that you think, but it's like only your opinion and you say. And your tone is something that you thought, but you don't say to the others. So it's idea.